Hello, you're all very welcome to this episode of No Blasters Podcast with me, Kieran Bartlett. This week I'm going to be facing off against Jordan Robinson, but let me take your hand, creepy, and walk you down the road from this studio into Joxer in Hollywood. Yes, that's right. This is sponsored content for the best cafe ever. Check it out. This is actually empty because I've already drunk it. So Joxer's open 8 to 4 every day in Hollywood. I highly recommend going in and getting yourself a plate of chaffles. That's chicken and waffles. Sometimes I just go in now and just look over at some of the wait staff and go, tell chef. And they know that I'm there, and they just go in, they ring a wee bell, and the chef brings out chaffles. It's unbelievable. They're also opening a new place, a new Joxer in Bangor, which is a place I've never been to. I've been to Bangor, but they're opening one in Bangor. So go down and check that out. They're open, like I say, 8 to 4, 7 days a week. They do Thursday, Friday, and Saturday, late nights, I believe. Let's find out, because if it's Saturday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, late nights. And you can check them out on Instagram for any updates on the menu and updates on when the Bangor store is opening. So great times. Thanks for sponsoring us. Free shit, guys. That's why I get into this. That's what I'm here for. Chaffles and coffee. Maybe a wee cheeky lemon slice every now and again. You know, good times. I'm also gonna be performing my new show, Majestic, brand new show, different to Goblin King, in the Ulster Hall on October the 15th. Get those tickets from shine.net. That's a lie. Get those tickets from Ticketmaster and the Ulster Hall. And come see me. It's gonna be awesome. Sell it out quickly for me, because I don't like to wait. I'm an impatient bastard. I want that sellout, because as you've just seen, I am selling out now. I will plug anything if I get free things from it. So come and see Majestic in the Ulster Hall. We've got an amazing poster. There's two posters. There's one that's just me. It's a picture, a photo, and whatever, and it's a bit of crack. But there's an amazing poster that I'm about to drop, and I hope you love it. And come see that show. Also, this week I am facing off against Jordan Robinson. I mean, we get through a lot of Biscuit World Cup type shit, and we talk about ice hockey. And Jordan has an amazing football top to show off as well. So come watch it, see who wins, and enjoy. Hello, you're all very welcome to this episode of No Blasters with me, Kieran Bartlett. Today's guest is Jordan, the Hitman Robinson. Nobody calls him that.
No, I'm going to make people call me that in the future.
Good,
that's pretty good.
Isn't it?
I used to get the wrecking ball.
What? Please make that your entrance music for gigs. Just say, you came me like a wrecking ball.
It is now.
The Wrecking Ball. That's That's a great name.
I think people thought there was alliteration, but wrecking begins with a W, so it doesn't really.
Actually, yeah, true. But like Wrecking Ball Robinson, that actually does.
It rolls off the tongue.
You sound like an unbelievable fighter. So as always, we're gonna randomize here. So let's see what league we're gonna end up in. So we can. Between us, we can come to an agreement on this. Up to 3. No.
Belgium?
We don't want that Belgian Pro League.
Swedish?
Sweden, no. We're hoping this is a good one.
This
here.
has
Germany,
to be good,
Italy.
Yeah. Mexico?
Christ.
Jesus fuck. So, Belgium, Mexico.
I'll stick with Mexico for now, but I want to see where we could have ended up next. Back in Belgium. No. It's all right. We'll go Mexico.
Mexico.
Right, okay, and then it's randomized as many as you want. I might actually just be these ones.
Yeah.
I'm gonna see though. No. I'm sticking with Santos Laguna. Sounds like a great car.
Oh, yeah, no, I'll go back to, was it Monterrey there?
Oh, but if you randomize, you must a stick, mate.
Oh, do I?
Yeah.
Oh, for fuck's sake. So who was I again?
Was it Matalan? Are they actually called Matalan? Or no, it was them.
Them ones.
Curataro.
Q.
That's my Spanish lesson there. Curataro.
Okay, let's do this.
Curataro sounds like a fortune teller on a Falls Road. Let's see. If I go green and you go white.
Sure.
Yeah. Let's do it. I probably won't know any.
Sponsored by Pedigree.
Oh my god.
Actual dog food.
Come over here, chum. So, what's your FIFA? What's your FIFA background?
So I have played every single FIFA, like owned copies, since 2007.
Right.
I would like to say I'm an above average FIFA player.
Yes.
But I fear if I say that, you will prove me wrong.
I would think you're probably above average. Like, I mean,
the only I struggled to beat William, as I was saying earlier, but that's like the only person I kind of struggle against, really.
Yeah, to be fair, apart from the fact that he's a wee dick, he's Willie is an accomplished FIFA man. Like,
he really is. Like,
look at some of these players' ratings though.
Annoyingly
60 out in that wing. Not having that.
Are you a pace guy? Would you look for kind of?
I do enjoy a pace. I hate like the subs and all are uselessness.
Oh yeah. There's no point even like looking at it. Like,
I'll swap a couple of these over. So I mean, everybody knows I'm an above average FIFA player, so it's alright. We've got that sort. So what's the crack on comedy wise? What have you been up to recently?
Man, I've been flat out the past couple of weeks since so like over Christmas and New Year's and stuff like that. I had COVID.
Oh shit!
So I was in.
How was that?
It was really lonely.
Oh god!
Because
I feel bad now. I thought how was that? And you're gonna be like, I'll watch a load of Channel 5 porno.
Oh no, I did do that, but I was very lonely while I did it. Yeah, no, it was just I was living in the apartment at the time, and I couldn't go to my mum's house for Christmas, which was a bit. And my mum was like super. She thinks that COVID can like go through walls and stuff like that.
Yeah.
So she wouldn't even like leave the Christmas dinner to my apartment or anything like that. So I was
you missed out on the Christmas dinner.
Missed out on everything. New Year's as well.
Which I hate New Year's to be fair, but mate.
See, I don't even go out, but I just like the option of being able to.
Yeah. Nah, mate. New Year's melts me. Like I always find myself at some point around the 28th or the 29th of December. I start thinking about all the reasons why I hate Jules Holland, like, do you know what I mean? But New Year's is one of them nights where it's like forced fun or something, do you know what I mean? You know, like, there's other days of the year. Oh, mate, you've inadvertently started me here because I'm thinking about those days in the year. St. Patrick's Day is one of these days.
I like Paddy's Day, to be fair, though.
I like it in the sense of, like, you know, clip that shamrock onto you, get a bit of tinfoil on it. I love all that shit. And I loved gigging on St. Patrick's Day doing music because it was mega coin, and let's be serious, right? Goblins couldn't fucking count it quick enough, right? But see, like, and I used to enjoy going out for a pint, obviously. But see days. I'm landing on this. See days in the year that mean people who never go out. Oh my god, chance. Oh, I thought that was in. I literally thought that was in. He looks like he gets his haircut in Andy Town.
Travels all the way from Mexico. It's just because he's got a club sponsorship with a fucking hairdressers. Like,
when this said Mexico, I thought we were going to be getting teams like St. Pat's and Bohemians, you know, from over the border.
Shamrock Rovers and all that kind of stuff.
So, like, nights when people who don't go out are always a nightmare. You know, so like St. Patrick's Day, here's a new one. My new most hated night of the year. I'm on a culture night.
Oh yeah. Not for me.
It's not for me, mate. It's full town is filled with people who never go out, so they don't know how to get on. And that's why there's always trouble, and the town's the town closes down for that in a way that irritates the life out of me. You can't drive up. I mean, not that I want to do this, but you can't drive up High Street. You can't even drive around the town. You can't. Yeah, I don't like walking through Belfast. I'll drive through it like.
Yeah,
do you know what I mean?
With the windows up and
with a
99 dialed already on the fucking phone.
Yeah. I just it fucking winds me up. And yeah, New Year's is that exact type of night.
This really feels like we're just trying to like feel each other out in terms of like, okay, what what's the ability like
I know,
here?
yeah.
It's like nobody's making like any major moves or
there's
anything
no,
like that.
Yeah, it's like the opening few moves of chess.
Yeah.
Oh mate, here's a wee chance. Oh mate, the shooting's balls. He's couldn't hit the broadside of a barn. Like so sorry. So over Christmas, COVID.
Yeah, that wasn't correct, but yeah,
What
since
was
I've
it
been back.
actually like though? Because I've you know not got it yet. So I'll say it. So the booster jab rendered me fucked for a few days.
When I got my first vaccines, I ended up back in hospital.
Oh shit!
Yeah, so that wasn't fun.
You get there.
Get oh, don't you dare!
You
Don't
get
you dare!
there. Ruin his keeper.
Oh, you love that.
He was the first to it though.
Yeah, it was just I had like a super high temperature.
Jesus.
But apart from that, I was like literally in for one day and then I got to go home again.
Right.
But yeah, this time I didn't lose. I think it was the Omicron variant or whatever it is, because I didn't lose my sense of taste or smell.
Right.
But apart from like a couple of days of finding it difficult to breathe,
Jesus.
yeah, I was fine.
Mental. I'm glad I've
Oh,
been. This is a wee chance.
No.
This is a wee chance.
No.
Oh, I went for the sweat. Didn't get it. I love the sweat.
What terminology are we allowed to use?
I know, mate. Everybody, a lot of people take it to the synagogue around those types of goals. I do call it a sweaty or a sweat because that's what my nephew called it. That's what.
Take that! Oh my fucking Christ!
Oh, that was a chance. Oh mate, I didn't even see that coming either.
Was he offside?
I don't think so.
Yeah, he was.
That guy was, yeah. Love it.
There you go.
So then, what have you been? Did you be gigging then after?
Yeah. So since about the 20th of February or 20th of January, sorry.
Yeah.
I've just been flat out gigging every night this week.
Yeah.
And most of the nights next week and stuff like that, up until the. Oh yeah. I sounded Mexican there. Dios mío. If I score here, I'm just gonna do.
That's so stinking. If you score, you get there.
Oh, yeah, that was decent. Like, very decent. I'll just go like full Antonio and full Antonio Banderas. Like,
oh, did you ever see the movie he's in with Stallone called Assassins?
no, I watched 13th Warrior on Sunday.
That's cheese, like.
Yeah, no, I just I'm in a real thing at the minute where I'm watching anything to do with Vikings.
Right.
And I was just like, yeah, I'll take that.
What did you make of the show Vikings?
So I've only
fucked. You get there. Oh Jesus, this is a nightmare. Keeps. Yes.
I was being cheeky there.
Yeah.
Is that halftime already?
It is.
Fuck.
Mate, see, the games fly in.
Yeah.
Whenever you're talking shit.
Totally, like.
Yeah. Mate, look
Mental.
at that. Look at that. Did you see where he shaved his monobrow off there? Whose goalie has the fucking sweatband on?
Yours?
Is it?
Yeah, I think so.
Unreal. Love that. He looks like he should be playing drums in like a shite stadium rock band. Speaking of which, see that? Have you seen any of that?
No.
Oh, this is a wee chance. You do it.
Oh, you
Oh,
absolutely.
he's bingoed it.
Right in the corner,
Who was it? I think I brought him on. I put him into this team. That's why you start.
You start your best players.
Mate, look at that. Look at this. Look at this crowd. They fucking love that. I'm pretending it's Celtic. Let's do it. So, oh fuck, I keep doing this. Sorry.
You watch the replay if you want.
No, it's okay. Go on. I keep skipping it because it's what I do.
Yeah, it's what you do when you're playing. Yeah.
The only time I'll watch it online, and you can't do this anymore because the other person can stop it. Do you remember?
Oh, what was that?
Do you remember how good it was when if somebody was, if someone was being a knob and kicking it around their back four, that if you got it and scored, you could make them watch the goal 3 times. I used to love that. Aggressive replays, but fuck, what was I saying there?
Get that?
I'll fucking Tommy Lee's out to save it. That's what I was gonna say. Oh no. Oh lads.
What was that? I panicked. I panicked. That's what that was. I wasn't ready for that opportunity.
Top knot. Looks like he should be. Oh, how's that not a corner? His wee top knot looks like he should be making fucking cafe o coffee for me. But what? Have you seen any of that fucking Pam and Tommy Lee drama?
No, I saw that. I watched that. Oh, save. I watched Dope Sick on Disney Plus. The
Right,
one with
okay.
Michael Keaton and Will Poulter and
Is it
stuff.
good?
Fantastic. But no, I haven't seen the Tommy Lee one yet. But I've seen the actual video many times.
Oh, right, okay.
Many times.
Was it like the original sex tape?
Yeah,
Was
yeah.
it?
It was like the first ever celebrity sex tape.
I always think that sex tape would be. Probably someone's already done this.
This keeper.
He's a warlord.
He
I mean,
is-
to be fair, he looks like he's in a sci-fi movie. But like, look at this, Blade Runner, and that's there he is. Jesus Christ.
Mexico's answer to Rory Carroll.
So like, what was I saying there? I think somebody's probably already done this, but sex tape would be such a great name for like a book or something. Do you know what I mean? Like a novel, like a crime novel.
It was that movie.
Is there a movie called it?
There's a movie with the guy for
was a wee
yeah,
bit
Take
dirty.
the Advantage. With your man from How I Met Your Mother and Cameron Diaz.
Who's in How You?
The guy who, I think it was Marshall he played.
I don't know.
Yeah,
is
no,
it
I
Neil
never-
Patrick Harris.
No,
or-
no, it was
Jason
another guy.
Segel?
It's Jason Segel.
Alright.
That was it. And I think you get to see his dick.
Jesus.
Yeah,
Mate,
and he's packing like.
I'm like I've seen it and for.
Oh,
yes,
you piece of shit.
Yes, mate. You need to go to B&Q. Ah, fuck this. But I'll say this again. We'll edit this line in so it's sharp, right? Huh. You'll need to go and B. That's twice. You'll need to go and B. That's really hard to say. You'll need to go to B&Q to get a new roof for your net. That was a shit joke as well. I'm actually disgusted at myself. This is what happens, mate. I don't feel sharp today. I was talking about this. I don't feel sharp, and it means that because this is a batch recording, it means that I'm gonna be blunt for like 3 weeks on the podcast. Anyway, great news for the viewers. But I've seen his dick in Forgetting Sarah Marshall.
Yeah, he tends to get it out quite a lot in his movies. Like,
I remember. Do you remember a comedian from here? I was talking about this yesterday. Comedian from here called Dermot Core.
no.
And he's an actor as well. Nice guy. He was doing comedy here a lot. He was doing really well when I started comedy. And I think he's from, I want to say Tyrone, right? And but he was in the movie. He was in the movie Hunger.
Oh,
About the
yeah,
Hunger
yeah.
Strikers.
Yeah.
And there's a bit where he's fully like naked, and he used to do a bit of comedy about it, where he said like, I think it was his granda or something, or it might have been his dad. I think it was his granda. Like everyone in his family knew he was in this movie, and everybody knew that it was like that he was gonna be fucking naked in it.
Yeah.
And when they went to see the movie, or when it came on, like nobody had told his granda because they were scared, like of what he was gonna say. I think it was his granda anyway. Might have been his dad, and he says, his granda like looks at him, and goes, "You're like fully naked and that." Then he goes, and he goes, "Would you not have hit it a few slaps before you were recording?" Also, it was fucking an amazing comment. Like, I there was fucking dead on. But yeah, we oh Jesus, we chance.
If this is you, not sharp.
Oh no, I'm sharp enough FIFA wise. I'm not sharp banter wise. Did you hear me trying to fucking deliver that fucking shite roof joke? What was I gonna say? So I haven't seen the original tape. I don't know if I want to watch a drama about them though. Do you know what I mean? Like I'm like
I couldn't be arsed.
I'm sort of done. Like there's loads of dramas like that at the minute that are coming out that are like 6 and 8 parters, and I'm just like, documentaries, mate. Why is every documentary 4 hours long now? Especially when there's only like 2 hours of material in most of them. I watched that one. Oh fuck! I watched someone was about people getting conned.
Oh, the Tinder swindle?
Not Tinder swindler. It was This is a great story. It was about some guy in England who was pretending to people that he was a spy, and telling them that the IRA was after them and all, and he fucking was making them pay him to like keep the IRA away from them and all, or like he was falsely imprisoning people and all.
Jesus.
It's fucking mental. But people, at some point, I'm going, would you not just go, mate, fuck up? Like, you're bound to be. I don't know. I mean, I'm basically setting myself up to be conned here, aren't I? Because I'm fucking going, how gullible do you need to be? You know what I mean? If somebody told me they were from Cadbury's, I give them a fucking PIN number. So I don't know about Disney Plus. So, oh Jesus, I don't know about Disney
was
Plus yet. As a thing, I think it's a weird mix of things.
Well, I'm a big Star Wars fan, so like it was obvious for me. Like,
Yeah, to get the Mandalorian and
Yeah.
stuff. Do you know I haven't really watched it.
it's pretty good.
I wouldn't mind watching it. I don't love the guy that plays Boba Fett though. Like, so
Oh yeah.
I don't
Yeah,
know.
he was the one from the
movie.
the remake trilogies.
I'll say that. I like that they've done that.
It's a nice
But
touch.
I didn't like him in the movie
Yeah.
either. Do you know what I mean? Mate, do you know what I'm happy about? All week I've been saying I feel like you're gonna fucking ruin me on this.
Yeah, I really thought I would as well.
I'm feeling good.
Here, if it was like Norwich against Newcastle, it might be a little bit different. Like, but
Well, here, fuck. I'll tell you what. I'm up for that after this.
oh,
if you want.
110%.
Oh, here we go. We chance. Oh, mate. So you're a West Ham guy in real life.
Yeah,
Great season.
the past couple of seasons steadily getting better and
yeah.
better. I've been a West Ham fan since like about 1999.
Yeah.
But you see, my dad.
The Matthew Etherington glory days.
Oh, man. Man. Dean Ashton when he wasn't
mate,
injured.
Dean Ashton, yeah.
Remember when he wasn't injured?
Yeah.
But my dad. Oh, is that it?
Yeah.
Oh, fucking hell.
Mate, the time flies. Do you know what I mean?
Nice wee shout out as well.
Yeah.
My dad was like the biggest Manchester United fan I've ever met in my life.
Oh, really?
Like literally, with his business and stuff like that, he had season tickets.
Amazing.
And anybody that came over remotely that wasn't like from England, Scotland, or Wales or anything like that, he would take them to Manchester just for the games. Like,
amazing. Can I ask what he did?
He had like a wholesale furniture business.
You can be fucking West Ham if you want. Is Norwich your team?
I like Norwich.
Weird.
I really hope they stay up this year. But
I'm taking Joe Linton out here, mate. He loves it.
are you taking him out for a spin or?
He's fucking. I'm gonna have him on. I think they've found a position for him there in the midfield, because I think he was shite. Oh no, I'm definitely doing it. They don't even trust me to do my own items. No, I'm only joking. I definitely hadn't forgotten. Yeah, mate. These.
Mike
I wasn't meant to
McGovern.
sound as cheeky, is it? I'm just going to definitely didn't forget. There's some players in this Newcastle side now.
Here-
See, they're out of the relegation zone now.
Who, Norwich?
Newcastle, not
Yeah.
Norwich are cemented in there. Like,
Yeah. Did you hear? So your man Billy Gilmore, the Scottish guy who plays for Chelsea, but he's on loan at the minute. He refused to touch the green part of the Norwich flag or the Norwich scarf when he signed because he hates Celtic that much.
Oh, mate.
Genuinely.
Oh, Billy, get over. Oh, Billy, get over yourself, sir. Fuck's sake. That's mate. He'd do well in Stormont, wouldn't he? I have to start Wilson ahead of Chris Wood, like. I definitely would in real life. That sounds like I'm talking about fucking him, but I mean, if I was picking their team, he starts.
John Joe Shelby over.
I think Shelby's starting for me. Like, no,
Really?
I'm gonna start Willock as well because I like him.
So Sean and David Longstaff's dad
Right?
is a professional ice hockey player from the UK.
Is he?
Yeah, and he's retired now, but he
Didn't
was
know
like literally
Is he good?
it played for Guildford, Sheffield, all over the shop. But he was like literally the poster boy for the league for a while.
Right? Fuck! I didn't know that. The Penguins are doing well. They've
Yes.
they've had a couple of. I'm just setting this up, and then we are doing the biscuits. Oh, here it's ready. So, the Penguins are doing well in the NHL. They had a wee dirty wee run there where they were like getting like overtime and penalty shootout losses.
I have to say, it's just so weird seeing Marc-Andre Fleury not playing for
I
the
know,
Pens.
yeah.
Like, I don't like it.
He's at Chicago now, isn't he?
Chicago, yeah.
So, Biscuit World Cup. That's how I'm starting this now. Just trying to give people a clap. But let's see. So we've got Maryland cookies today. In my opinion, the driest cookie. This is like if Stuart Lee was a biscuit. So dry. a Nestle Blue Ribbon, which is annoying because I got these because these are wafery. And if you've seen, there's another episode of this where we try out a timeout wafer. Didn't go well. I ended up on the phone with Cadbury's in the middle of the podcast, but that's neither here nor there. So we'll start. Well, what do you want to start with? A Blue Ribbon?
We'll start with a Blue Ribbon.
We'll finish on the Maryland, as it were.
Do you know what Blue Ribbon is in Italian?
Something Azzurro.
Yeah, Nacho Azzurro, which is also on the blue.
I didn't know it meant that.
Yeah, and that's why the beer Peroni is Nacho Azzurro.
Any takers for the Nastro? Mate, this podcast's gonna fucking give me diabetes for sure. If my general behaviour and diet doesn't. So
it's already a winner, like.
I don't know. It's a bit granny, isn't it? Like a bit like your granny handed you. It's something your granny would have, just like, you go, "Granny, have you any biscuits?" I never said that in my life, but you know, like, for fuck's sake. I don't like a biscuit that messes me either. I don't know about this.
No, I like it.
It's reminding me of something else. This is gonna sound like I'm making this up. That's reminding me of communion.
Like the communion wafer?
Like communion wafer. It's a bit sweeter, obviously.
Yeah.
But it's not giving me eternal life vibes. Do you know what I mean?
That is one way to, like, kind of lure me into Catholicism, is to make the communion wafer covered in chocolate.
See, do you know how they lured me into practicing for my communion? They made me train with a bag of Frisps. That's a true story. I'm not sure about them. It's like a 5 out of 10 for me.
No, that's a solid 7 for me.
Right. There's something I don't like about that. It tastes fusty. Do you know what I mean? It tastes like it's been in your loft. Here we just got the Christmas decorations out and a fresh packet of Blue Ribbons. So,
Right.
help yourself. Does anybody want a Maryland cookie? Sometimes you can be tempted, Michael. Dan, you're like Captain Health.
These are my life here.
So the Maryland chocolate chip.
Mm.
This is definitely like a biscuit. This is a biscuit I would buy if I was gonna be greedy and have a wee biscuit day to myself.
A biscuit day?
You know, just like a wee day where you go, I'm having all them biscuits today. Do you know? Sometimes, no. Let's try this shit.
Oh, it's very... Yeah, no, I don't like it already. It's very crumbly.
Mate, I'm getting in the realms here of repeating myself, but I swear there's something going on with biscuits. They're not what they used to be. That is not what it used to be. I'm looking over for, like,
Yeah.
I want more shock in the gallery that I'm getting.
Yeah. Any chance that you've changed more than the biscuits?
Maybe
Is
your
there any
palate
chance of
has
that?
gotten a little bit more refined.
Or is there some kind of, like, conspiracy theory here that Mickey and
I know, some kind of fucking... There's, these biscuits are part of an initiation package or something. I don't know. There's some... Maybe I am changing. I don't know if my palate's becoming more refined or it's just being deadened by years of eating shit. But, mate, can I just say, Joxer, give me free things. For real. Was in there today. Chicken and waffles. Off the charts. It's off the charts. Every time, see whoever's in your kitchen, tell them I love it. Seriously. Just go and go, Kieran Barlow loves what you're doing. Their chicken and waffles are fucking on. Have you had them?
No, never had them.
Change your life. I've started calling them chaffles because I can't say it quickly enough. And I think it saves time between me ordering and it coming. These are
excellent.
These aren't what they used to be. These definitely used to be a bit more special. Do you know what would fucking destroy this? A coaster. Do you know the coaster or a boaster? Is that what they're called? Boasters, the cookies. A coaster is like what you
Never
put
heard
your
of Yeah.
boasters. That's what they're called. A boaster would fucking kick us in the balls. This is What would you put forward? Blue ribbon or this?
Oh, well, definitely a
both a bit
blue
shit.
ribbon. I don't know what I give in terms of like a numerical kind of award. Probably, what,
if
3
you
or
had
4?
to have another one of them, what would it be?
Blue ribbon.
See, I don't know.
Although after 2, it probably would dry your mouth out a wee bit.
Yeah. Do you know what it is? This is a true story. This is like one of those things where people go, Lennon or McCartney, and I'm sitting going, Harrison, you can't. I wouldn't want one of them again, like either of them, after having had
One already.
the Bourneville finger. After having had
Tasting
Mate,
such
I
riches.
I think I'd rather have a fucking rich tea than have one of them. A rich tea's fucking beige. Nah, not happy. On Jordan's word, the blue ribbon advances, even though it's made by Nestle, which is the company that says water isn't a human right. Fuck you, Nestle. Let's see. I just want to see if there's any. I'm not phoning them, but there's a.
Did you actually phone them?
I phoned Cadbury's today. I wanted to ask them, did there used to be flake in the middle of a timeout, and there did. William doubted
Look at
me,
that.
and we got the word from.
The men upstairs.
We got the word from Cadbury himself. So fuck him.
Is it like
I
a
just need
Colonel
to straighten
Sanders,
up.
Colonel Sanders type dealio with Mr. Cadbury's?
Yeah, do you know, like if you phoned up the Colonel and went, "Here, mate, your fucking mini Phillips used to be bigger," and he went, "I know." You'd go, "Right, well, that's the word on it." So we're in the Newcastle Norwich here. Let's be having you. She's a mad bitch. Why do you like Norwich then? Is it the players? Is it the fucking
Well,
gold and
it's-
yellow kit?
It is a mixture of the
mate.
both. Like, I do like the green and yellow kit, but also some of West Ham's best players all came from Norwich.
Is that where
So Dean Ashton came from
Yeah, that's
Norwich. Robert Green.
the goalie?
Yeah.
I love
came from Norwich.
when he fucking
Oh, against
spelt that one
in England,
against
yeah.
Clint Dempsey, the douche.
Well,
I took a wee lick off somebody on the way through.
yeah. It's definitely going up for a corner. Like.
Yeah. So, what's the crack with ice hockey then? Because I think the last time we were on a podcast together,
Oh, was that Josh Sargent as well?
who the fuck's in my nets? Dubravka? Oh,
Yeah,
mate.
Josh Sargent. Look
saw
at
him
that
score.
crest head.
I know, yeah. Saw him score 2 the other, like last week or before the break there.
Yeah, he was so promising before.
Fuck me.
Mother
Can't
of
stop.
God.
That actually looks like him.
Yeah, I know the manager.
Smith,
the
yeah.
manager kind of avatars are pretty good in
Yeah.
FIFA. I'll give it that. Like, that's a great save.
I need to fucking head this out. Where's Shelby? If it was a United fan, they'd had headbutted, he'd get to it. Oh, lads, this isn't good. This is why Newcastle are struggling. Like,
I just need to keep the pressure up. They had a good win the other day there
I think
against Everton.
they did. If I was a Newcastle manager, I would definitely be Steve Bruce. Effective but hated by the town. Like, so, what's the crack? I was saying last time we were on a podcast, it came to my attention quite late on that your ice hockey connections go.
Go run deep, yeah.
Yeah, what's the crack there?
So cousin and brother both. Well, so originally I was the one in the family. My dad is of Canadian descent,
Right.
so it's kind of part and parcel with the whole ice hockey thing.
Yeah.
But I got into it first. My brother followed suit, and we would play on like Saturdays in the ice bowl and stuff like that.
Right.
My brother then is a lot more physically able than I am.
Right.
And he kind of started playing for the SNL team and started doing well there. So,
Save it.
I
just
started
go
playing
wild.
well there, and I stopped and just kept playing rugby. And my brother kept ice hockey up and is subsequently very much more
Very good at
athletic
it.
than I am.
That's unreal. Is he still playing now? Oh, for fuck's
Santa
sake.
Maria. Who was that? Who was that? Oh, they had the first ever, Norwich had the first ever Cuban-born football player playing for their team, and now he's on loan to Middlesbrough.
Who's that?
Onel Hernandez.
Fernandez.
Yeah,
Yeah.
such a player. Like,
He's fast as fuck.
He's really good. I thought that,
That's
like,
right, sure, he came on in that game against United, or did he start in it? He was definitely in that game.
in the Middlesbrough match.
Yeah.
Yeah.
United were so balls in that game. They were even worse against Burnley. But what was I gonna say? Is he still playing now? Then?
So yeah, Adam, my cousin, is much better than my brother. I'll have it be known.
What positions do they play then?
Actually, my brother was defense and Adam's forward, but
Right.
I can't remember what specific part they play.
Right.
And I was always, like in football, relegated to nets, but I loved it. Like, I think I'm like mentally unstable enough to enjoy being in nets and whatever
I think
sport I
there's a
play.
wee
Like,
mental thing about it. I think
100%.
It's to do with not giving a fuck about being hit by the ball or the puck or whatever it is you're trying to stop. You know.
exactly, yeah. But so yeah, Adam's still doing well in the SNL team and the actual Giants team. And Sam just gets a game when he gets a game.
Aye.
But he's my brother, so I can slap her about him.
Good. I can slap her about my brother too. Kev's a dick. I'm only joking. Our Kevin's fucking top notch guy. Like, but he has a ball bag. He mate. Do you know what he does? He'll text me just saying something like, go, you know, he lives next door to me, so I'll just go, go to the shop. Thanks. That's all it'll say, and I'd be like, no, and he's like, do it now. Thanks. And he keeps writing thanks like passively aggressively.
Yeah,
this
no,
is
I'd hate
probably
that.
funnier to me in real life than it is to anyone else because you have to know
But that's a power
what
move.
a wee dick he is.
That is a all out power move. Just
Yeah.
saying thanks, like you've already agreed to do it and you haven't even made your mind up.
Do you know what he was telling me? This is fucking funny because this kind of reminded me of shit that used to go on when I was doing music too. You know, he gigs fucking. He's like flat out like in a Thirsty Goat, like he's in there. His residence, he's in there like about 5 nights a week, right? And he was doing a gig, and this is something that people in the audience sometimes do. You know, when you're doing a gig, you're doing like music and you're playing, and there's people up dancing and having a good time.
Mm-hmm.
Somebody will sometimes come right up to the mic, stand in front of you, and then turn their back to you and look out at the audience and go, and go like this, as if like they're creating the music.
Oh
that
yeah,
people are
yeah,
dancing
they're
to.
doing it, yeah.
And Kev said that somebody, actually I can't finish this story because he'd be mad at me, but actually no, fuck it, I can't. Somebody came over to him and was doing that, and it was Kev's last song of the night.
Yeah.
And as he turned to finish, this person turns around to him and goes, "Come on, we'll do one more for them." I fucking love it. He's gonna fucking hate me. Oh, don't be fucking telling stories about what I'm doing, you wee dick. But no, it's quite funny. Do it. Oh, mate. I'll say this. Newcastle are giving me fuck all here. Like, I preferred whoever the fuck, Santos Laguna. Sounds like a car you would have bought in the 90s. What are you driving? Oh, we Santos Laguna.
Oh, I was trying to get back, like very back post there. That would have been perfect.
At half time, I'll get you to take some questions.
Oh yes, 100%.
Oh shit.
Oh,
who's
that was last ditch.
Fabian Scher says no. Look, hit me with your Instagrams.
Okay. Do you want to use those questions first, or because I have like a bunch of them?
The only question I have is, can we hear about his show that's coming up?
Yes, let's talk about that. Yes,
Okay.
fuck these questions. Let's talk about that.
No, but some of these questions are great. Like, so I want to
alright,
answer.
okay.
So the show itself, it's called Tin Man because recently during the pandemic, I had open heart surgery to replace one of my tricuspid valves in my heart.
Jesus.
So that was fun. Didn't get to see anybody for like 2 months because there was no visiting in the hospitals.
Man, I
and-
didn't even think about that.
And my friend had to lie and said he was my solicitor to get in to see me.
Oh my god.
So that was fun. But yeah, no. And also re-broke my sternum when I got out of hospital, so I was back in for another like month and a half. That
I didn't notice.
yeah. So all that stuff is in the show, and yeah, Limelight 25th of March, 25th of February,
25th of February.
25th of February. This Friday
when
coming up.
When this episode goes out. If we're not addressing, you know, the nuclear war that started yesterday, it's because we recorded it 2 weeks ago.
Excellent.
Who's supporting the show?
So we have Ian Thompson.
Very good. Very good.
A man that employs me to look after his children, which I still find hilarious to this day. And Jack McGee and Darren Matthews.
Great.
So Darren's
great.
just like doing a bit of MC crowd work type
Aye.
things, and then
master.
Jack and Ian are coming on, and then I'll be on.
Great. I don't know. I don't think I know Jack, do.
Yeah, no, he kind of started
new?
around he started around the same time as I did,
Right.
and he opened for my first show. So
I feel like a wanker if I might have gigged with him in
was it Newcastle maybe?
Pugs, maybe one night.
I could be in Pugs. Yeah, he's
might
done
have
that a couple of times.
Um,
He's a great stand-up.
and then obviously I know Darren. I know Darren too well. Yeah, he's a wee root. I have him doing some support for me as well.
Yeah.
Come on, fuck it, we'll play on.
Yeah.
Or here, but hit us with a question. To start
Okay,
us.
so Aaron Butler sent in a question. Actually, there is no question. Just please beat Kieran. And Ian Thompson sent in a question going like, have you ever kicked a cat in a West Ham shirt?
Have I? I did. Nah, the cat was wearing a Chelsea shirt when I kicked it. No, that we're talking about that. That's
Kurt
a
Zuma.
mad, mate. The footage is bad.
The cats have officially been taken off him.
Have they?
Yeah, by the RSPCA or
I
whatever
saw
it is.
I heard that the fans in the game, who were they playing?
Watford.
In the Watford game,
Yeah.
when Zuma got injured, they were singing "That's How Your Cat Feels." I've just remembered something. Oh my god, I meant to say about this. Seeing the United Burnley game. Now I had it.
You bastard.
I had it sort of muted, and then when I was in the middle of turning it up, so don't know what the list was. Oh my god, Callum Wilson, Callum, send him off.
No, that was a perfect tackle. That was a perfect tackle. Do
Ref.
not
Oh my god.
look at this tackle. Let's not look at that tackle anymore.
That stink. I was no, not happy. Not happy, Ruff.
Oh,
In at the start of the Burnley United game, they did like a minute's silence for something, and it was a list of names. I don't know if it was
go on.
keeper. Yes, keeps.
Fucking great
You
save.
fucking warlord. Oh, mate, a keeper loves it.
It's a minute silence for.
Sorry,
Right.
so
It's all good.
he did a minute. They were doing a minute's silence for something, right? Where it was either like a list.
Yes, it could have been the Munich thing.
It wasn't, because it was a longer list. It was a list of a lot of names and their ages of people that had perished.
Yeah.
I thought it might have been for Munich, but I think it was actually because it was fans had been asked to send in the names, so I thought it might have been a list of Burnley fans who had died of COVID or Burnley fans that have died of something.
Yeah.
Maybe like another tragedy or something. And I swear to God, and like I rewound it to check this. So it was one of them things where somebody has sent in the name, and it was Mike Litteris, 69 was the age. No, I'm telling you a good story, and you fucking no. You are good with Norwich. I don't like this. If you win this, we should do a rematch. That's Norwich versus fucking.
100%.
Laguna.
Yeah.
So I'm not happy with this at all. I'm in the middle. So my clitoris, because I thought of Mickey as soon as I saw it. obviously.
Exactly. Yeah.
But like fucking mental, like some and BT quickly changed the camera away from it, from the list
Classic.
of names on the big screen.
They were like,
Joel Linton.
never in doubt. Like, if you take out human error, Norwich are actually a really good team.
You could say that about a lot of things. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, these professional athletes actually can do their job.
Yeah.
When it's
See if you take out all the shit parts of any film, it's good. Callum, redeem yourself, or Chris Wood's coming on.
He's got no pace.
Oh, but
Oh,
what's he giving?
is that a penalty?
I know, ref. He gave me nothing when there was
All I asked for.
GBH 2 minutes ago. I'll say this. See if this is a free kick on the edge. I bet you it is.
All I asked for
What's he
is
giving?
a little bit of consistency.
What's he giving me? Oh,
Sir.
ref. Is this fucking John Joe Shelby? Jesus Christ.
Yeah, but then we've got Tim Krul as well, notorious penalty saver.
John Joe. John Joe! Oh, you're so ugly and rotten. Look at that fucking bake. Oh,
That's excellent. And I didn't even get a yellow for it. Beautiful.
I hate that. I hate when the ref doesn't even like when he's so lenient as well. See, do you know what I hate more than him not? See when he gives you a chat. Fuck off, ref. Oh, I can't believe that. I can't remember what the fuck we were talking about 2 minutes ago now. But have we any other questions?
So
I'll say this: the Newcastle goalie is a fucking hero. Like.
yeah, he's really highly rated. Oh, don't you dare! Really highly rated as well.
You're a fouling cunt. That's brilliant.
Hey, I didn't foul. Okay, there you go. Give it back because I
Here we
felt
go.
bad.
Willock. Here we go. Oh, Willock, you shit. I've been poor in this game.
There's John Joe trying to redeem
Callum.
himself.
Callum.
Tim
Kroll against his fucking former club. Don't dare celebrate. I hate his hair. He's a big rare bird, isn't he? Cruel.
Yeah.
He's good, like. I do think he is decent. Oh,
That was one of the questions that I got in. If we had to agree on who the best goalkeeper was of all time?
it's not Tim Cruel, like.
Yeah, well,
Oh,
that-
fuck me. Do it. What are you? I'm starting to get animated here. I'm not happy.
is that? Oh yeah. Is that,
Oh, I meant to bring on Chris Wood, but
is it
instead,
Dwight Gale?
Dwight is
Oh.
coming on.
Oof.
Oh, mate, here he is. Dwight Gale's one of those people, he still looks really young. He has like a baby face. Do you know what I mean?
But he's like 79.
But he's actually been playing forever. I think he's over 30. Like.
Fuck.
But yeah, remember him when he was at Palace. He's been some shite clubs as well. He was at West Brom and all. Do we have any other questions then, sir?
Keeper of all time.
Oh, sorry, fuck. Well, I mean, you personally,
I might agree with you
I
here.
think. Well, I don't know that you will, mate. I think it's me, but I'll say this, right? Joel Linton.
Is the best keeper.
He's Joel.
That was a good goal.
Joel Linton has given hope to the tune here.
To the hopeless.
Yeah. So
That's a decent goal.
I'm gonna see who's fucking on this bench. Who can come on and take us the extra time. Best goalie of all time. I'll say this, right? I had a performance one night in an indoor game. Fuck up! I can hear them laughing over. Haven't even fucking finished. I had a performance one night at an indoor game. In like the Ormo, whatever you call that wee bit that's right by the river, like Ormo
Yeah, the
Activity
ozone.
Centre.
Yeah.
In there, where I played like in 5-a-side or 6-a-side, whatever. Like you expect a fair amount of goals. Like
Yeah.
I didn't concede in this game. Right, it was an hour, and I felt like the greatest goalkeeper of all time that night. But anyway, and do you know how good I played? They changed me into the other team. And these guys didn't know me. One guy at this knew me, and when he said he was bringing me, people were like, right, whatever, bring your mate. And when I got there, I knew a couple of them looked at me and were like, he has massive tits. Why did you bring him, right? He's not going to be good at this. And I had the fucking game of my life. And they put me into the other team because it felt unfair. Oh, Jesus. Almiron, look at your pace! Oh, Jesus, fuck. This is one of those times. We've talked about this. You wouldn't believe the amount of times we've talked about hearing you need to talk on your podcast. But when Joel Linton has it, oh Jesus, we don't know how to talk.
Oh,
Tim Curl's fucking me over now. We've like one more chance maybe if we win a header. Oh Jesus, he did as well.
Go.
You get there. You let it run, ref. Who's this?
Grant Hanley.
Oh, it's Grant Hanley. He's ruined me. Oh, tell you what, John Joe had it all, and he fucking. Oh, that's like a. Oh no, I'm not happy with it.
What's
This was a fucking screaming goal to be fair. Or no, it's
no,
not. This.
yeah, that was the.
That's the wee lick. Best goalie of all time. I mean, Schmeichel. No.
Really? Would you pick Schmeichel? I definitely would
Buffon
rather.
maybe.
I really like Manuel Neuer, or maybe Oliver
Really?
Kahn. Yeah, I love German goalkeepers. I think they're all class.
Oliver Kahn
Yeah.
is an interesting shout.
But
I don't know. Did I tell this story on the podcast about the penalties? Fuck it. He saved a load of penalties off kids one time.
Oh yeah.
Because
Yeah,
he
I saw
thought he
that.
thought he had to. It's like something I would do. So you stick on Norwich, I'll be Santos Laguna,
Cool.
and that'll settle it. So, I mean, what do you call him? Buffon, like, I mean, for sure.
Buffon is pretty good. Like, I'm not gonna.
Casillas, maybe.
That is also a shout.
I think that Schmeichel.
Are you good if I go pink, or do you want me to go?
Yeah,
yellow?
no, I'll go for the stripes.
I like the pink shirt. It's quite nice.
Here we go, fucking loss Celtic. Let's do it. So I think Schmeichel, though, in terms of like longevity and trophies. And I would have loved it if he'd stayed on at United when he actually left. But I think that you've probably got like people like Buffon.
Yeah.
Again, for longevity and trophies, I don't know.
Manuel Neuer, he's won literally everything
He
apart.
has.
Yeah, apart from what, like a Ballon d'Or or whatever it is.
He's a wee dicko.
I don't know. He's just so beautiful. Like,
I think he's prone. I've just stuck a goalie on there in the fucking right wing. I think he's prone to like a freak out and a big mistake.
oh yeah, well, he's 100% sweeper keeper. Like, so
Yeah.
it's goes with the territory.
I don't know about him. I wouldn't have him in my all. I don't know if he's even in my all-time top 5. Sorry, I'm getting there.
Get another question, Jordy, before.
Yeah, for sure. Right.
I feel like I had different players in this team fucking 20 minutes ago.
Let's see. Why are Italian footballers so fucking class at football? Are they a type of footballing master race?
Italians?
Yeah.
Who are we talking about here? Who's even...
I mean, I think they mean the national team.
I mean, who are they playing against? Fucking England? Like, I don't know. Right. I mean, Italian... Right. Genius Italian players in my lifetime. Roberto Baggio. Pirlo. Del Piero. Maldini.
Buffon.
Franco Baresi.
Totti?
Maybe not a genius. Totti.
Yeah.
Totti, I think, was overrated.
I am a big Totti fan. He's just a beautiful man.
That sounds like you love, English women of the 1800s. Oh, I love my Totti. You love Nancy from Oliver. That's a niche reference. She's the hooker in a musical. Anyway, so like, I don't know. So if you've one goalie, I mean, we are overlooking World Cup quarterfinalist Paki Bonner here, like, making penalty saves. Do you know what I love? We're playing at my stadium, and look at it. There's bits of shit on the pitch the way you get in those games. Do you know what I mean?
You love the realism.
You always get like litter in those games.
Yeah, ticker tape, but
Yeah.
it's just like, I don't know.
Just like
Use
rubbish.
betting slips, yeah.
Yeah. The deeds of people's houses at the better way.
Yeah.
So
Oh, yes. I
if you
love
were
that.
picking one goalie, if I was picking one goalie to start in my team every week forever, I'm picking Schmeichel. He was a fucking hero.
Yeah, mine's either definitely Neuer or I am a very big fan of Edwin van der Sar.
I was a big Eddie fan. I'll say this though, I love Roy Keane. I know Schmeichel and Roy Keane had run-ins, but Roy Keane tells a story about the meeting where like it all went tits up, where he knew he was getting fucked out of United, right? And he says that Edwin was one of the people who, when they said, "Does anybody have a problem with what Roy said on MUTV?" Van der Sar was like, "Yeah, I do." And Roy's like, "All right, Edwin, you've been in the club 10 minutes, mate." And I'm like, "Actually, I don't like that about him." So, Schmeichel, for me. I'm sure you're glad you asked this question. Have we any other ones?
There's ones all like West Ham specific.
Right.
So favorite West Ham player of all time.
Julian Dix.
Fair enough. I was actually going to wear a Julian Dick shirt today. It's on my mum's
He
house.
was fucking class.
He was a scary customer. Like,
Here, you get your goal as well. You get your header, a fucking penalty. He loved the penalty, like. Who's your favorite West Ham player of all time?
Carlos Alberto Tevez.
Yeah, he was fucking amazing. I loved him at United.
Yeah.
I was genuinely heartbroken when he went to City. Like, I was so gutted about that.
Would that be the biggest betrayal in your eyes in football?
No, I mean, there's bigger ones. There are bigger ones. I think it's probably the biggest one at United in recent times. I think Sol Campbell going to fucking Arsenal from Spurs.
Yeah,
especially when that was at a time when
they were both decent.
When Arsenal were gonna win leagues, like you know, and he made them better, like but yeah, bit of betrayal. Figo, yes, that's a great shout. What about Chris Boyd? No, Figo is a good one. Didn't he go to Real Madrid from Barca?
Yeah.
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a huge chance.
I went completely German
chance.
there.
Yeah.
yeah.
Timo Pukki, yeah. Pukki loves scoring a championship, hates it in the Premier League.
Yeah, he really does.
Doesn't he?
He's just like Mitrovic, like he just hates the Premier.
Mitrovic is one of my most. I think he's one of the most underrated players.
Yeah, no.
Do you know what I love about him? He's a wanker. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think he'd be a nightmare to play against.
Yeah, 100%.
Just, you know, you're getting elbowed. I bet he's one of the players that grows his nails so he can fucking scrab you and all. Just be a real dick. Who's your favourite shite house in football?
As in, like, Joey Barton type?
Yeah, like somebody like Mitrovic who just does things.
Gattuso.
What a cunt.
I had to go with Gattuso. Oh, don't you dare. Gattuso, just because he's just the epitome of a cunt. Like,
what about I loved Diego Costa when he was in the Premier League.
Yeah, he's a proper.
He's such a cunt.
Yeah.
Put it this way, and Drogba was a bit like this as well. Drogba was more skillful though, but like, you know, the sort of player that I hated him because he was at Chelsea and he's a nightmare for United to play against. Mm-hmm. But I would have loved him if he was at United. Just a wanker. Like.
El Hadj Diouf as well.
Oh,
he was a proper cunt.
He's a scum, like, you know what I mean?
Lee Cattermole. There's just so many to choose. Don't you dare.
Oh, what is that word?
Thank you.
Yeah, Lee Cattermole, he had that about him. Yeah, there's something about Diego Costa where he would, you could see him headbutting somebody, but if somebody went near him, he'd go down like a ton of shit.
Yeah.
Get them booked. Oh, mate. Wee chance.
Oh. Random like something. Random like a good analogy. Get that way. Oh.
So yeah, West Ham having a fucking great year.
Hey, like, and this is probably a controversial opinion coming from me. I genuinely think we could do it in Europe this year.
What do you mean, like
in the Europa League?
Oh, right, yeah.
In the Europa League.
I think they have a good shout in there, and I think they have a great shout at finishing the top four.
See, if we do, I will sell my house to get to a Champions League match.
Yeah. I don't know that United are in the Champions League next year. Like, it's looking pretty hairy. Like,
we'll happily take your space. Keep it warm for you. For,
do you know what?
For the next decade.
Moyes would love that.
Oh, wouldn't he?
Yeah.
He's doing a good enough job. Like,
he's doing a fucking great job.
Although that game against the FA Cup fixture against Kidderminster. Did you watch any of the highlights of the game?
I didn't watch it, but I saw that they still won though.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, United actually played well. Probably. I mean, so they were dominated. They were dominant against Middlesbrough, but they were shite. It was shite to watch. But I mean, I don't know how. I'll take a shit game if they go through. Do you know what I mean?
Before we start saying that, any non-football questions?
Oh yeah.
There was one about, I don't know if you want to get into it, but it's the whole thing with Jimmy Carr at the minute.
Oh yeah, we talked about it earlier.
Yeah. What other ones here? Oh, this is actually a great question. If you could choose one cereal milk flavor to be released as a drink, what would you do?
Cereal milk?
Yeah, so like, you know, the milk you get after you have like your own cereal in it?
Yes, let's play the game and talk about this. Yeah, this is a controversial opinion because I don't know, I don't think you can get this cereal anymore, but I used to fucking absolutely love multigrain Start. Do you remember this cereal? It was sort of like a crunchy, honey coated, looked like a wee fucking, oh Jesus Christ.
Don't you do this to me.
They look like wee prostates. Go on.
Oh yeah, like.
literally
Yeah,
do.
that is the perfect way to
Isn't it?
explain it
That's
because I know
exactly
what
what
you're
it is.
talking about now.
That's exactly what it is. And I don't think they make them anymore. It used all their adverts used to be like sports people eating them. So I used to eat like 3 bowls of it and think I was getting fitter. But the milk, keeps
Oh, why do you run away from it?
the milk from that cereal you could release and it'll be very enjoyable. Does have a bit of a smell off it though. It tastes good, but it smells a bit like, it smells like you've got like the way your piss might smell if you were a wee bit sick. With like a high fever or something. Go on. Here's a chance. Oh! Off a stanchion. I thought that was him. Escom wants it. Again, don't know names. I've discovered, having seen back a few episodes of a podcast, the amount of times I've absolutely yelled, I don't even know who that is. It's become like a catchphrase. What about you? What cereal?
Definitely Lucky Charms.
Really?
Just, the sugary or the better.
Chance. Mate, I don't know what it is. I think
I was definitely scared there. Like,
I don't know what it is. Sometimes I feel like I hit the pass or the cross button and they take an extra touch on me. And I'm definitely getting into the paranoid realms of
Mr. Dave Elliott.
I wasn't gonna say that, but that's what it is. I'm being set up.
I'm a patsy.
That's Patsy Elliott. Unbelievable.
Oh, I'm never going to get bugs again.
Sounds like he's in the fucking SDLP. Chance. Oh, lads, these chances. Bury one for fuck's sake. Do you know what this has? This has stinky 1-0 win to Norwich written all over it. Like, you do it. Yes,
Don't
mate.
you fucking...
Yes. Yeah. That reminded me of a real goal that Beckham scored against Chelsea in the FA Cup about 96, 97-ish.
The good old days.
Yeah, when they could actually win. Mate, I miss having those players at United.
What, the class 92?
Mate, you didn't really realise when you were a kid, you thought it was going to be like that forever.
Yeah. I think I have like a kind of unique perspective on it because like the household... Oh, don't you...
Yeah, the household... Oh, mate. Finish this. Oh, he's done you. Goodbye. Good night.
See, it was all mind games. You saying, "Oh, a sneaky wee 1-0 win."
I've got inside. That's it. Oh, mate.
Sick.
Look at that. Look at him cutting through, mate.
You see, you missed that last tackle, and it's
He's
stitches are done. Like,
he's gone through you like Zuma's boot through a cat's hole. Look at that. Preciado. I stuck him on this. Mate, he did this in the first game.
yeah.
I bring him on. He gets goals. Harold. Oh, nobody saw that coming as his first name. Love that.
yeah, that Scandinavian name.
I know, yeah. Let's name this Mexican footballer after
Harold Hardrada.
Harold Bishop from Neighbours. Did you hear that Neighbours is in trouble apparently because Channel 5 are dropping it? So that's like one of their major fucking customers, like, and it might be getting cancelled now.
I never watched Neighbours.
I mean, it's dog shit. Like,
Yeah.
but
Oh, don't you dare! Don't you?
is that in?
Oh, it better not be.
Oh, that was filthy as fuck.
That was good. Like,
That was filthy. That wee chip.
see, I don't know if Tim Krul has actually played well or not.
He
for
hasn't.
me.
He hasn't been good in this game. He's good
Yeah.
in the last one. Although to be fair, I did also hit a penalty. Wait, go on.
Never in doubt.
Dramatic. So, what the fuck were we even talking about? I can't remember. Cereal.
There was the serial one, but then Neighbours as well.
Oh, I will.
The death of Neighbours.
I watched Neighbours in like the late 90s. I was probably watching that like when I was about 13 or 14. I used to watch soaps, mate. I don't know why. Do you know what I used to watch? Sunset Beach on Channel 5. There was literally a storyline in that with somebody had like murdered, he murdered, or somebody tried to murder this guy by putting him in the cement. Or no, they fucking did murder him. They murdered a guy by putting him into like wet cement. And when his ghost came back, he had cement stains on him. It was his ghost. It was unreal. And then there was another thing where somebody else like faked his own death and then came back. Like it'd be like saying like, oh, you know, Dylan or Bruce or something. They always have those fucking very chatty, you know, fucking white guy names. Dylan or Bruce fucking faked his own death, but then he couldn't stay away, and he came back as a doctor called Tobias, and Tobias was Dylan, genuinely with a wig on and an actual cushion up his top. That was his disguise, and people were like, "You're so familiar to me, Tobias." I'd be like, "Aye, because I have a cushion up my top. That's it." Do you know what I mean? Unreal. Oh, not happy. I want.
Where's the camera?
As finishes go, that was filthy.
Dirty.
That was, mate.
Timu Pukki as well. He loves it.
I know, I slagged him off, and he's come back to me. This is actually a wonder finish.
Oh,
That's disgusting.
oh, I thought it was going
Do you know
wide. To
what?
be fair,
My keeper actually. Look at him.
yeah, backtracking. They see that's your issue.
My keeper looks like somebody's ugly ma doing yoga. Do you know what I mean? Doesn't it?
In full gym shirt.
His bake is unbelievable.
Oh dear.
Have you ever done anything like that? Have you ever done like a weird, I say weird, chance?
Oh, I thought that was going to be Rob Green
The
moments.
squirm, like. Have you ever done like anything like yoga?
I've had acupuncture before.
What was that like?
Uh,
Oh no. Yes, keeps.
oh, you piece of absolute human garbage.
Yeah, look, Mr. Motivator says no. Call on me. Looks like he's in that video.
When that, yes.
Eric
Right, last
Price.
chance.
Prids. You saved it. Oh. Keeps. You be ready. Oh, there it is.
Fucking, that's how you do it.
Oh.
That is how you do it. Oh,
I know. I nearly went back for the controller there. Oh, feels so good.
I actually don't mind being beaten by you, but you see, when William beats me, I would
he's a wee
happily
dick, isn't
kick
he?
a cat.
I
Like,
know, mate. He beat me in a game earlier, and I was also thinking about torturing an animal. He's a wee dick. Mate, do you know what it is? He gets under the skin,
oh, he really does.
doesn't he? He's like one of them wee things of bamboo that they use to fucking scrape your nails off with. 1 second here. I wanna see this again, because this is one of the best goals we've had on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And I want to get a close up as keeper's bake as well. Hang on. That's a fine goal.
We
Here we go.
pooks.
If I go in here then, can't you? Oh. It won't take me long. Let's just fucking slow-mo him. Majestic. Look at him. Oh my god.
Yeah, and then he gets the shits there. There
Yep,
we go.
that's it, yeah. Imagine he is just somebody's mum. Oh, they've ruined us. He did. That's a fine goal out there, to be fair.
I'll take that.
But no, it was great. So, do I have any other questions to finish up with? Oh, what is the top?
The top of the Democratic People's Republic, or whatever it's called, North Korea.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
we've had to smuggle it in.
literally got it from classicfootballshirts.com. I don't think you're sponsored by them, are you?
No, I'm not
No,
sponsored. I'm not.
yet.
Not yet.
Not
All right,
yet.
okay. Is this the guy from here?
Oh no,
That one?
that's NI Classic Football Shirts.
All right, okay. Well, we're just shouting out all the businesses here.
You want free advertising, you get free advertising. But yeah, so it's the jewel in the crown of obscure football tops that I own.
I used genuinely, this was quite funny. I had and I wore frequently a Japan kit
Mm-hmm. Was
from
it 2006 World
it
Cup?
was 2006.
It's a lovely shirt.
Like the navy-ish. Oh,
With the wee crow in the badge.
I looked like an absolute ride in it, and people would. I looked so natural in it that people would ask me what part of Japan I was from. But do I have any more? Any more questions? Oh, sorry, they're on here, are they?
Yeah. Do you want football related or non-football?
None.
Non-football related. What's your death row last meal, and what's
I
the
have
crime
a-
you got on death row for?
Well, the last meal would definitely be a Raffles, as I said. A crime. Well, I mean, Jesus, you only go on death row for like fucking murders, don't you? Like, so, do you know what I mean? I know, murdering everybody in the Tory party. If you were gonna get put on death row for something other than that, I mean, I've got it. I think I mentioned this before, but it keeps happening. They continually Amazon continually annoyingly leave packages at my door that's for somebody 5 streets away. It's in, like, this is what they do, and I've delivered more packages to this cunt's house than his own postman. It's true, and do you know what? He says nothing.
Not a thank you.
And he knows that it's me because I've spoken to him before and gone, "What's happening?"
Just replace it next time.
He did thank me, to be fair, at Christmas. I'll say this, he says nothing. But in fact, actually, any time he has seen me, he has said thank you. But I want more than that.
yeah.
Do you know what I mean?
You want
'Cause
a wee card at Christmas?
I'm an awful demanding bastard. But yeah, he... do you know what Amazon told me to do? Open it. Keep whatever it is. You ring Amazon and go, "You've delivered this, it's for this other address. Just keep it. We'll send them another one." And I'm like, your economy is on shaky ground, Bezos. Do you know what I mean?
Were you actually talking to Bezos?
Direct line, mate. He wants to come on No Blasters. I said, "Pay your taxes, and then we'll talk."
Yeah, bring
Better-
some obscure football tops with you.
Pay my taxes. What about you? What's your death row meal?
Probably either chicken or ham pie, staple in the Robinson household, or
But not chicken and ham.
no, just chicken ham.
Alright.
It's like it's a ham pie in the shape of a chicken. That's basically what I'm after, or chicken parmy.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
That's
definitely
your
up there.
go-to.
Like, yeah.
What was the name of that deer chippy that you talked about in the middle of town? It's
Oh,
like
Fish
fucking,
City.
where it's like fucking 13 quid or something.
It is
for fish.
expensive. Did you try it?
No, I haven't, mate.
If
There's
you're
no way I'm parting that coin. Like for I don't even get fish when I go to the chipper, and it's
decent.
best for its fish. Like,
it's decent, like, yeah.
I bet it's not better. I bet it's not better than Raffles. Like, I bet it's not. I bet if you actually tried both of them, you'd go.
Well,
We're
we need to do a blind taste test.
We do. I've been wanting to do stuff like that. Like, do you know the Gordon Ramsay blind taste test that he does, like on like Hell's Kitchen? You know, where literally gets chefs. Do you ever see, like, he puts like a bit of steak in somebody's mouth and go, "Cheese," and you're like, "Stop smoking, chef." Oh, mate, it's mental. Or like they put in like coriander and they'll go, "Oh, is this like," and they'll say something like sweet or like, you know,
Yeah.
is this vanilla? And you're like, "Will you fuck up?" Like, how, like I don't think it would be that hard, especially with spices and herbs. Is that not like you should know? I mean, sure enough, like I get it if somebody, you know, tastes like fucking chili powder and it's actually like cumin or something. I can see that. Even then, I'd be going, "Chef, sorry, this is what happens."
You should be the culinary ombudsman.
I know, man. I'm down the rabbit hole.
Oh, fucking
well,
A.
It's been good times. We're good. Oh fuck! The gift exchange reminds me of the Biscuit World Cup that I knew I had to do. The gift exchange. Yes.
Well, I'm meant to know what you've forgotten and what you haven't forgotten beforehand.
Yes. Yeah.
You fuck.
I've gone. I got you and Willie the same thing, except yours is white and his is black. Don't know. It sounds
Make
like
your
it
own
means
joke
something.
there. Yeah.
This is a good gift for a comedian. Paddy got me a notebook and I've used it. So
Excellent.
a
Thank you
notebook
so
and here. That's a paper, mate.
A paper, mate, as well. Fucking
That's
hell.
a paper, mate.
Look at that. I'll treasure that.
Fresh.
Thank you very much, man.
Fresh as fuck.
Right. So, I know you're an academic, being a doctor and everything like that.
Right.
So I got you.
Oh my. Do you know what's mental though? This is the third time that this book has been gifted to me.
Can I tell you something?
Yes.
This is the one that you gave Darren.
What? I actually think I'm meant to have this.
No, I'll take it back because I actually want to order you.
All right, okay.
But, I brought you a
Describe
book.
what it is.
What?
Describe what it is.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry.
Yes.
The Peter Schmeichel
Autobiography.
autobiography that I have read part of.
Um,
Have my own copy in the house.
right. I don't know how much you know about local football and stuff like that, but
Not a
there's
lot.
a great book about the
This is a good
history
gift.
of Belfast Celtic.
Is there an index in this book?
There should be.
Is there? I'm only asking because I can't read it overly quickly, but my mum's uncle is meant to have played for these ones.
Oh yeah. What was his
Yeah.
name?
Charlie Curry. Mum has this way of making you fear things in your own life. Thanks very much. This
You're
is a
welcome,
fucking
man.
great gift. Mum has a way of making you fear things in your own life based off of things that happened to people that were even older than she was.
Mm.
You know, like Fear the Blitz type stuff. And
Love that.
oh,
Iron
sorry,
Maiden
not
song.
Charlie. Was it Danny? Maybe it's Danny. My uncle Charlie. My uncle Danny. Danny, maybe. Somebody Curry, right? And he. I saw Curran there and I nearly boked. So he's meant to have gone on and played over in England for a while and all. And all I know about him is he was a great header of the ball. But this was in the days when the ball was made out of like fists. Do you know what I mean? So it was like he was the great header of the ball. He was the bit, you know, when he was 38. And you're like, oh, because he was heading the fucking rock every week.
They didn't know what concussions were.
Yeah,
back then.
yeah. He's just like, you know, he's going, can you smell purple? And nobody said anything to him. Nobody, people, Charlie's up. You know what I mean? He's heading the ball like fuck. And yeah, so I can't wait. Actually, this is a fucking great gift for me. This may, if he's mentioned in this book, this definitely will have, this definitely will outshine Charlie Curry. He's mentioned in the contents page 71. You've surpassed Paddy McDonald's fucking sparkling water, I'll say that. Charlie Curry clears upfield. Look, with a fucking picture of him booting the ball. Him there. Unbelievable. He actually looks somewhat like my granda and one of my brothers. See what it says about him. Can't say his name. I'm just trying to skim. This is good, isn't it? Watching me read. Well, do you know what? I'll have a. Yeah, because we had this picture. We had this picture here when they moved. I think this is when we definitely had this picture. Or one like it anyway. Sorry. I think that's Glasgow Celtic. But yeah, that's fucking mental. There's poems and all this. Yeah, look, it mentions him here. The Celtic team he was playing. He must have been a defender or something because he's listed next to the goalie. We definitely had a picture of the team anyway when he was in it. With his big fucking super forehead and his early onset Alzheimer's. But top banter. Mate, thanks very much. I'll read this and come back with a report because that's what I do. But no, mate, thanks for coming on.
Thanks for having me.
And here this Friday in 2 weeks. For 25th of February, Limelight. Go see it.
Tickets from Ticketmaster or my link on Instagram,
Great.
which is Jordan Robinson Comedy.
Great times.
Perfect.
We'll see you soon then, okay? Take it easy. Again. Oh, no.